Ladies and gentlemen, we are live!
Oh yeah.
Are we in?
I don't know. Are you?
Yep, here we are. Bing! We're back.
John's turns his sign on. Good
On air.
evening,
It is official.
ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Just Got Off Podcast, episode number 16. It's the
Probably just
Sweet
ladies.
16.
It's probably just the ladies. Keith Bradley and my mom.
That's perfectly fine. That's just a weird combination, Keith Bradley and your mom.
Yeah, he's already went to bed with other people's wives before, he said. Drunkenly. But it happens.
All right, to start this off, episode number 16. I love technology. It's great because it allows me to do cool things like this.
Fuck you! Hider!
That's awesome.
Yeah. All
I didn't
right.
even know you added that to the soundboard.
Yeah, surprise, motherfucker.
I forgot my Jack Hewitt one. I'll have to do
Damn
that
it.
next week.
Damn it.
I'll put a note in there to do it next week.
All right.
Welcome back to the Just Got Off podcast, episode 16. Today is May 15th. So that means your national days are coming up. Nylon Stocking Day. Gotta love them.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
More or
yeah.
less pantyhose, dude.
Hey,
And National Chocolate Chip Day. Have you,
I love
already,
chocolate
you have anything
chips.
chocolate chip today?
I didn't have anything chocolate chip today. But I did
remember in go ahead.
have the peanut butter patty things, the little Girl Scout cookie things.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
sat
little
there and watched
tag-alongs.
you eat those.
Yeah. Gotta wave I gotta wave at your mom.
Oh, is she in here? Oh, she
Yep.
is. Hi there, and there's that, and then yeah, they're on 2 different platforms too. That's pretty cool.
Three different platforms.
Oh, we're streaming on 3 different platforms.
Yeah.
We got 2 people tuned in.
Mm.
Yeah.
I like it.
Have you ever had Baker's chocolate plain? This is where I was going with this. When I seen the chocolate chips, I remember in 6th grade, I was pumped up because our teacher's like, "We're gonna bring in Baker's chocolate. We're gonna bring in the bars, and you guys are gonna try it, and it's gonna be delicious." I'm like, "Yeah, we could eat chocolate at school."
Yes.
You ever had Baker's chocolate?
Terrible.
We all about fucking puked.
It's terrible.
It was absolutely terrible. I could not believe, because this was a parent consent thing too. They had to make sure nobody was allergic to chocolate or anything like
Mhm.
that. I can't believe my parents signed that shit. I was so mad.
Your mom was probably like, I'm gonna get that little shit bird.
Oh yeah, it was almost like taking a spoonful of the Nesquik powder.
Yeah, right.
That
Have
was
you
never
s-
good either.
Have you seen the video of the kid where he's like throwing a fit because his mom won't let him eat the Nesquik powder, and then
Oh
she's
yeah,
like,
then he puts it in his mouth.
yeah, he's like,
He's sitting
"Whoa."
there, he sits there for a second in his mouth. He's like he knew, like, I should have just listened.
At
then he
this
just starts
moment, he
coughing.
knew he fucked up.
Ugh, big old fucking cocoa powder cloud comes out of his mouth.
Oh shit,
Kids are dumb, man.
kids are dumb. So yeah,
But you can never be
national,
old and wise if you were never young and dumb.
Right, that's true. Yep,
Ethan's
I,
a fucking
um,
genius.
I am unfortunately have been both.
Oh yeah, we all have been.
So National Nylon
me
Stocking
going.
Day and Chocolate Chip Day. So I'll be a day late, but I'll probably go get some chocolate chip cookies at the gas station in the morning and eat those tomorrow. No, that'll be the
I don't-
plan.
I got Oreos. Sometimes I'll get chocolate chip cookies to eat with milk, but for the most part, I'm an Oreo guy.
Right. I know what else you are. What do you got in your hand there?
Oh, you know.
Just a little Monster Energy drink.
Another
Wink,
one.
wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah. I don't know how many weeks in a row we've done that.
And this is what we hear from Monster Energy for the next 25 episodes.
It's heartbreaking.
Nah, it'll be fine. We need them, but we don't need them. You know, we're doing just fine for ourselves here. It's great. You like your
Yeah.
Monster. I like my NOS Energy drink mangoes. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
All right. So,
All right, where are we going already? weekend recap. I feel like it's been forever. So
You know,
like this is new. This is new news. We found out the gender of the baby.
yes, we did.
That was so that was kind of a last second thing. We've been waiting on the results to come back in, and there was a portal that Karina had on her phone, and it was one of those things where like, who are we gonna have do it? How are we gonna do it? We knew we had the baseballs. This had the colored powder in them. We just need to have a designated person. Do we want to have an event? Like we had so many unanswered questions, and last Tuesday, we were at work, and Karina comes storming into the lunchroom, and she says, "This isn't fair." I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "They sent me the results. I want to open it so bad." I'm like, "But you can't. You can't."
Don't
So
do
Owen
it.
had a baseball game last Tuesday night, and I was like, "Let's just do it tonight. Let's ask his coach and his wife if they would like to open the results." Yeah, pussy presents. He's there. Audio listeners have no clue what I'm talking about.
Yep.
But I was like, let's just ask his coach and his wife if they would like to be part of it, read the results, and we'll let him toss the ball to Owen, and we'll find out that way. So it actually turned out really cool. You know, everybody that, immediate family that wanted to be there was there, and we're having a little boy.
Yeah, buddy.
Blue. Owen crushed it, dude. Like,
Dude,
it was awesome. If
I
you haven't seen the video, go over to my Facebook page and check it out.
It's
Man,
super good.
The kid's a slugger anyway, and I always tell him when he's hitting normal baseballs, I'm like, always try and break the ball, dude.
Yeah.
And of course, like for this scenario,
It worked
was
out
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it was
watched
awesome.
the video 2 or 3 times and I was like, dude, he absolutely annihilated that thing. Like
I took a still shot picture of his face, and like he's 5, and a lot of 5-year-olds really don't give a shit about a lot of things, but that is one thing that his focus is incredible on. Like he loves it. I mean, he works really hard at it. It makes me
Right.
proud. So and we wanted to get him involved, so it was pretty cool. He had a good time. He told us before. He's like, we're like, "What color do you want it to be, blue or pink?" And he's like, "If it's pink, I'm gonna cry." I said, "You probably shouldn't cry in front of all these people, man. You'll have to try and keep it together."
Right.
So I was really, really happy that it was blue, for more
That's
than
awesome.
one reason. So he didn't cry in front of people, and we were wanting a little boy. I'm actually currently, until the baby's born, I am the last steed to carry on the last name.
Right.
So I've always wanted a little boy. So it was actually really cool that it worked out. I got myself a little girl, little boy, and then we got
Awesome.
Owen, who's gonna lead them on their way.
That's right. Little midget driver coming up here before long. Next 4 or 5
I
years,
don't
man. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. We
Things
got
are
good
getting
odds because
expensive.
I got little Bronson. You're gonna have baby boy Steve
What a little
there.
hunk, dude. I was just
Hey,
telling you that
yeah.
off air. He's got the little comb over going. What a little stud, man.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a little heartbreaker.
Yeah, he's gonna be little lady killer, man. He's gonna be. They're gonna be after him. He won't have to go after nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Right. Yeah.
So what'd you do this past weekend?
I didn't do really a whole lot. Worked at the golf course Saturday morning. Pretty normal thing on Saturday is for me to work at the golf course and then go home and chill out for a little while and then go play Rock and Roll Star again. So that's pretty much what I did.
Did you play this weekend?
I played this weekend. Yeah, we played at the Brazil VFW in Brazil, Indiana. And we were expecting a good crowd, and I mean we had fun. We had a great gig. We all played very well, and for the just for example, it's super hard to like get into what you're doing when there's like 30
Nobody
people
there.
in a place. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always a lot more fun when there's people on the dance floor, and but the place had just gone to non-smoking, so
Oh.
which for me that's super nice because every time I play a smoking venue I end up with a friggin' sinus infection. So but I think that had a little bit to do with it that within the last 2 weeks or so or 3 weeks they'd gone to non-smoking, so it was probably
Yeah. took a hit
driving
on their
some people
crowd.
away. Yeah,
That was
driving
going to be
some
my
regulars
question.
out.
That was going to be my next question on educating me on that. I know for racing crowds, usually if it's a big money show, you're going to attract more cars, more people are going to show up.
Yeah.
Obviously, a talent level as musicians, it'll draw a crowd, but what other things kind of factor in other besides like holidays? Like you got your Memorial Day and your July 4th and your Christmas and your New Year's. You got like the big gatherings. Just to do your normal shows, what kind of things kind of play into
Um,
getting people there?
weather is a big one. You know, I mean, the weather
Even
was
being inside?
even being inside. Yeah, I think especially for like this weekend, it was one of those things where, you know, like it was nice out during the
It was
day.
hit or miss though.
Yeah, but then there was potential for rain, and the fact that they just went to non-smoking, even though this place has a really, really nice patio out back that's covered. You know, I think them going
Right.
non-smoking and the potential of, you know, severe storms and things like that had a little bit to do with it. You know, it also depends on what's going on in town. If there's, you know, like a Jeep Junkies rally or something, or a,
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
like
that sucks.
a ball game, or, you know, that's why we hardly ever played on Friday nights during the wintertime because of, you know, high school basketball, football games and stuff. So, you know, I mean, just really, I mean, it's just hit or miss, you know, like we played a new place first part of the year, a place called the Cataract Lake Lodge, up toward Poland, and we really didn't know what to expect because it was the first time they'd had a band in there in a while, and it was the first time we had been there, and like we actually had a really, really good night. So we're expecting this next one that we play this coming weekend back at the same location is going to be even better than that one, but maybe the third time or the fourth time won't be as good. You know,
Right.
so
Right.
and oversaturating, you know, like we don't play in my hometown like at all. It's always somewhere, you know, 30 to 45 minutes to an hour away. So, you know, Rex Hewitt
Is there a
made
lot
it.
of
There he
places?
is.
He did. He did. He's about 12 minutes late. That's probably normal. He probably just woke up from a nap. He's old.
So yeah, I mean there's all kinds of factors that go into it. I mean, you just from our standpoint, we have a job to do, so we show up and do that job regardless of whether there's 20 or 20,000 there. So
That's awesome. Your audio went out there for a second. Uh-oh.
uh-oh. Don't tell me that.
Nope, you're back. You're back. You're back.
Okay. I probably wasn't saying anything. I was I'm watching everything over here. It just got off.
Watching all your
Yeah.
meters bounce.
I'm watching everything,
Fucking
everything roll.
nerd.
I get so much anxiety over the audio. I mean,
Speaking of Rex,
if you
Rex just
want
came
to
in
troll
here,
me,
too.
that's the way to do it.
Oh, I bet.
Tell me the audio's fucked up.
Somebody sound like a robot. I'll just.
Yeah. Don't pull the Wayne's World donut drive-through thing on me. I'll have
Oh
two
man.
coffees and dozen sugar pucks and sounds
Oh,
great
man.
from Chris Walters. That's what I like to hear. If one guy knows what this shit should sound like, it's that guy right there.
Yeah, yeah. Nobody can fuck with Dano now. The
Yeah.
trust this is within Frog.
Yep, but I have complete 147,000,000% confidence in that fella right there.
That's a big number.
That's a big.
Can
big
you even write
number.
that out? Do you even know?
What did I
do you
even
know?
just say?
Oh, dude, I'll have to listen to it tomorrow.
147,000,000%.
Something like that.
So
So
147
Rex,
million
yeah, Rex
thousand.
is our new kid that came in here, or new guy. Well, I called him a kid. I was
Cat,
reading
new
his
cat.
comment talking about he was chasing his kid. He so that's what I did this past weekend. I worked Saturday. I did my first 24-hour day that I've had in a long time, and I was dragging ass on Sunday.
I bet.
So I went into work Thursday, clocked in 4:45. I was up 3:15 in the morning, and then got off, went and met up with my buddy, and then peaced out. We headed out to Paragon, and they ran the TQs. I took on that official gig and doing pit steward. Rex is the flagman, so we went up there and watched some race cars and did some teching and stuff, and good fun stuff. So the weather was actually pretty good. We had one little rain delay, but aside from that, man, it was a great night. Got a little steamy just because of the humidity, because of the rain coming in. But once that rain hit, it felt pretty good too. So, but nope, that was it. We didn't get home till I think when I walked in the door, it was saying like 3:20 on the clock. So
Phew.
I was
Now
petered
you know
out.
now you know what it's like to be me.
I was petered out, man.
Yeah, petered out. It's rough life, man. I mean, it's like, thankfully, the next, I think we only have like 3 gigs left. Actually, we may only have 2, including this weekend, and then we are done from like the middle of June until the middle of August. So, like,
I was actually talking to your better
Secretary.
half earlier. Yeah, better half. Be nice. I was trying to
Secretary.
see because we got those 2 more escape rooms we got to hit up, and we are not racing first weekend of June, but you are playing. So maybe we'll have to do something on a Sunday or something, Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, I've tried to figure something out.
Yeah, Rick said we pissed a couple people off too. Yeah.
Hey, man, John was telling me, Rex, he was telling me that he had to DQ someone, and I mean, hey, if you aren't within the limitations
Oh, Rex was there.
of sport
Rex
rules,
was my
man,
tape holder.
if you aren't within the
Rex-
limitations of sporting event rules and things like that, off you go.
And I told the kid too. He came back over and he's like, man, look, we're not mad at you guys. Like it's just a situation. I said, dude, as a racer, I understand it. But I told him, I said, you guys are fast. Like you're gonna have no problem coming back up through there. And I think he ended up finishing third or fourth in the feature. And but I was chasing transponders down. I had my little cooter scooter.
Right.
I got my little electric mini bike. I call it my cooter scooter. But I was going through the pits and grabbing transponders, and he was walking in street clothes. I looped back around. I came up beside him. I said, "I told you I'd see you again," because we texted him again in the feature, and I said, "I told you I'd see you again." I said, "You guys were too fast tonight not to be back up here again."
Right.
I said, "You guys did a good job." So, and his dad apologized. They're good people, great people. So
That's fine.
it's just one of those.
Hey,
It's racing, man. There's a lot
racing.
of tension and.
Yeah, you're
lot of
you're trying
build-up
to squeeze every millisecond out of that race car that you can and get it any way you can. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and they were fast. They had a very strong car. So
Good deal.
yeah, that's pretty good.
All right, well, that wraps up the weekend conversation.
Yeah,
And let's get on to Monday and the actual podcast.
yeah.
So I've been struggling with like trying to find out like what I'm going to talk about like every week. John and I had previously discussed about we need to have 1 or 2 things that we always do, and John always does the would you rathers. What do you say? They mumble fuck that guy for walking away from John. Yeah.
Yeah.
They had to mumble it because he ain't gonna say it to his
I'm
face.
sure they did. There was 3 officials that were standing there, including myself, and I'm sure they did mumble "fuck that guy" when we had to shove him off the scales. But like I said, they did. I get it. They came back. I'm just doing my job,
Yeah.
And I told him earlier. I said, I rode with a guy here that races. That is my ride home, but I would still disqualify him. You know what I mean? Like I'm here to be fair with everybody.
Yeah.
So
anyway,
anyway, go ahead.
And I was saying we goddamn derailing, man, here.
Keith, chill out.
John always does his would you rathers, and we have just the tip topic, and John usually does usually always does a really great job of doing the episode schedule and stuff for us. But I've been this whole 15 episodes, 16 episodes now. I've struggled with something that like I could talk about like every week, and I don't want to come on here and talk about like, oh, this guy finished this spot and this guy played golf here, and then it's then it rained, and so I thought, what, I'm kind of a history buff, so why not do a weekly this day in history? So I'm going to not only entertain you, I will educate you.
There are some educational histories, but there's a couple twists I think he was going to put in there too.
Actually, it's
kind of like
it's relative
all of it is?
stuff. Yeah.
Oh man,
I haven't really like dove into this like super hard. And this suggestion actually came from a member of my band, Steve Moore, and the bass player in Addiction. was like, I asked him for feedback on the podcast, and he was like, yeah, he's like, you just got to kind of find something to just, bounce off of, like stay with it, because we do a lot of snowballing and derailing and wrecking the train. So, but here we go. This day in history, and I have them in order from way back when up until kind of like current, I guess. There wasn't a whole lot that went on today in current times.
Not history then.
It's literally
current,
spanning
it's
across all platforms.
10 minutes ago was history, so.
Oh, James McAdams. That's my buddy Bubs there. He said something in German.
Did he say?
He said something in German. He probably called me a bitch or some shit.
Nobody Google that.
Du bist unglaublich.
I don't know if you should say that on air. We don't know what that means.
I don't even know what that means. Google.
Do Dan just doo-doo? What? I think my dad had a stroke.
Unglaublich. Unglaublich. Yeah. Steffi is German, and she doesn't even know what that means. I need Steffi's mother, would be able to tell me what that means.
You could probably honestly type it in Google, and it'll automatically translate it for you.
Oh, I am unbelievable. Means you're amazing.
That's what that means?
Look at me. Getting compliments over here. Yeah.
We're getting soft. This is turning into a soft podcast.
Next thing you know, it's going to be smooth jazz and cosmopolitans.
We're still bringing the monsters.
We're still bringing the monsters. Thank you, Bub. I appreciate it, man. That's my buddy Bubs. I've known him a long time. All right, so here we go, derailing again.
Yeah.
This day in history, in 1928, Mickey Mouse makes his first ever appearance in a silent film called Plain Crazy. First time anybody... Yep. In 1928. First time anybody ever saw Mickey Mouse.
Fun fact. My grandma, who passed away here a few years ago, my dad's mom, she actually retired from Disney World after working there for 20 years.
Mm-hmm. I remember you said that. And then,
I had been...
right after she passed away, I was golfing.
Oh, yeah.
And found the golf ball.
He still has this. He's still got to get it to me, but he found this golf ball.
Yeah, we took it when we went to the escape room the last time we saw you, and it was in Stephanie's purse the whole time, and I forgot it. But I found that on the golf course.
So anybody now I got to get mine. Damn it! Hang on.
And for our non-audio listeners, it is a Titleist golf ball that has a Mickey Mouse golfer on it. Pretty cute. I found it on the golf course just shortly after. Or non-video, no.
Yeah, so all you audio listeners are kind of screwed. But
yeah, you just have to tune in live.
Yeah, so after my grandma passed, we were getting ready to race our next season, and this was something that I had put on my helmet in memory of my grandma. It was the Mickey Mouse. It's got my name. And then down on the foot, I'm trying to get this positioned right here. It says "Rest in Peace, Grandma" on there. But it's got Mickey Mouse holding the helmet, and he's, head to the sky. So, but
Very
yeah,
cool.
Shortly after that, Dano had said that he had found a golf ball with Mickey Mouse on it. I'm like, holy shit, that's wild. So, yeah.
There you go. Heck yeah.
Set this aside. I'm going to set that there for now.
All right. Don't knock that thing off onto your toe. It probably weighs 20 pounds.
No, that one's the carbon fiber. The
yeah.
one, yeah, that one's carbon fiber. The one behind me in the cabinet would hurt.
Let's see. I thought this one was kind of cool. I love this kind of like gangster era in U.S. history. Hold it up again. All right, give me 1 second here. That's a little... Focus up there, camera. Not going to.
It's got a little Mickey Mouse golfing.
Got a little Mickey Mouse there golfing.
That's awesome, dude.
But I love the gangster era. One of my favorite movies of all time is Gangs of New York. kind
I
of
think
that.
I've seen parts of that.
I like the old, the top hat era and the vest and the way they dressed back then. I wish that would come back. You know how like mullets came back. I wish that whole fine dress thing would come back.
Kind of like the Machine Gun Kelly, like some of the big criminals that were locked in
Yeah,
Alcatraz.
Babyface Nelson, all those Scarface, all that crap. You're welcome. In 1934, U.S. Department of Justice offers $25,000 reward for John Dillinger, dead or alive.
Nice.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
That's wild.
In 1940, this one's neat. I just watched a thing on Netflix about this. Richard and Maurice McDonald opened the first McDonald's restaurant in San Bernardino, California in 1940.
Today. That's
Yep.
crazy. All these are happening on May 15th. I think it's cool how some of these line up too when I do the national days too. It's like, oh wow, that's fucking awesome.
Right. And the reason why I saw this on the website I was just looking these up on, the reason why it's National Nylon Stocking Day is because today is the first day they became commercially available.
Really?
Yeah. How about that? Tied it right in there.
Ooh, the more you know, man.
Yeah. 1941, Joe DiMaggio starts a 56-game hitting streak, but the Yankees lost 13-1.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Got their ass beat.
He started the hitting streak. I don't know if that's any type of record or whatever, but gotta be. Gotta be some kind. 56 games, that's a long time.
That's a long time.
Due to World War II in 1942, the United States began rationing gasoline on this day. And I thought this one was
do that.
Yeah, they still do that.
Yeah. So much so that we've got electric cars now.
Yeah, so much. Jesus. My experience with a Tesla Model X was in episode 13 and 14, just so you know, if you want to go back and listen to that one. In 1973, Nolan Ryan, playing for the California Angels, threw his
my parents were alive for this one.
Oh. Wow. Wow.
Did you hear that? Shots fired. Oh man, they're both gonna be commenting here in a minute.
Yeah,
Mom for sure.
Yeah, mom, your mom's gonna get you. Nolan Ryan, who played for the California Angels at the time, threw his first no-hitter, beating the Kansas City Royals 3-0 in 1973.
Nice. How long has baseball been around?
Let's ask Google. How
When was
long
the MLB
has baseball
established?
been around?
You probably have to pull up like when was MLB established, like a professional. Just to see how many years.
So
it took for that to
Wikipedia.
happen.
So mid 18th century. So around 1750 is when baseball was technically made.
Yeah.
How long has MLB baseball been around?
Yeah.
Major League Baseball formed in 1903 with the merger of the two U.S. professional baseball leagues, the National League and the American League.
Damn.
And almost that long before the Cubs won a fucking World Series again.
Keith said MLB formed in 1876. Cite yourself.
Yeah.
Cite your sources, Keith.
Post the link. Mine says 1903.
Either way, for that to happen in 1973, that is still a long time
Yeah.
for the first no-hitter to ever be recorded. That's
I mean, it says on Wikipedia formed in 1876, but Major League Baseball with the two factions is 1903. Was the national
impressive.
agreement. So, yeah, Keith is correct. Formed in 1876 and 1901, respectively.
And he said it was in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yeah.
I love the Cincinnati Reds Stadium, man. I took Owen to his first baseball game. We actually got free tickets from some family friends here in town, and it was hot as shit. He was a trooper, but it was just so cool to be able to take him through the museum, and they have like a little fun park out there for kids and stuff. Like, it's just very cool.
Yep.
He had a
Keith
blast.
is correct. MLB, 1876, Cincinnati, Ohio.
Dude's full of knowledge.
Baseball's first all-professional team, the Cincinnati Red Stockings, National Stocking Day, was founded in 1869.
Wow. This is all just coming together.
Reds might suck, but they have a very nice stadium. Yes, they do.
They do. They do. That's actually where we started my bachelor party. I rented out like a whole entire row. I bought the seats. It was like 12 of us. We sat 2 rows out in left field, 2 rows off, or the second row off the wall, off the home run wall.
The last
Yeah.
baseball game I went to, I was there when Sammy Sosa tied the Major League Baseball home run record. I was sitting on the third baseline.
When was that?
Oh, fuck, I don't even remember.
Fuck, that had to have been a while ago. Hadn't he been retired for a little bit?
Oh, yeah, he's been retired forever. Why the hell?
Like 10 years of a little bit?
Let's see. September 8th, 1998.
Oh my God, I was 7 years old.
Yep.
No, I was 6, getting ready to turn 7. I didn't turn 7 until November.
Yeah, he hit Steve Trichelle's pitch 341 feet, shortest home run of the season, just over the left field wall, breaking the record for the most home runs ever hit in a single season.
Well, shit, that's another history lesson all on its own.
Yep. It was pretty cool.
That's crazy.
I wonder I don't even remember who they were playing that day.
Surely it would have been in that article.
Working on
Keith
it.
probably knows. He's probably got it back there in his medulla oblongata.
Medulla oblongata.
Fucker's bilingual. He knew what you were saying or that dude said to you earlier about meaning you're amazing. Knows when MLB was formed. I'm sure he knows Sammy Sosa's address. Probably been in bed with his wife.
Oh, God. Here we go. So I got up to 1973 on this day in history. There was kind of some like not so cool stuff on there.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to talk about that stuff. So that's the starting
So
on
that
this
was
day in history.
Was that the last one?
That was the last one, 1973. Yeah. I mean, there was some other stuff on there, and I'm sure that once I get into this, I'll be like, oh, that's cool, and I'll dive into it and stuff. 78, 89 corked bat way.
What in the fuck?
What the hell is going on?
I
Okay,
don't even
in
know.
98, Keith Bradley was 8. I'm older than Keith Bradley.
Yeah.
Wow.
Keith's not too much older than me. Like I said, I was
Must be the
6
beer.
when he turned 7. Yeah, I'm sure he graduated 2008, if my math's right. I graduated 2010, so
2003.
jeez.
Hey, goddamn kids, get off my lawn. Back in my
You're the
day.
guy from Monster House. We just watched that the other day. Oh,
All right.
man. All right.
What
So,
do you got? John has best and worst cereals. I like this. It deals with food. Why are we always talking about food?
I love food, dude. I
I
just
love
sat here and
food,
ate
too.
a bowl of taco salad here before the podcast.
2010, Keith was held back for a year. Damn it. Young
Oh,
pups.
so he graduated the
1987.
same year as me. Nice. Young pup. So we done talked about your age. Dano read something in history that was after you were born.
Your mom
Yeah,
probably
Dad?
remembers that.
Um,
73
probably.
now. She's been.
she would have been 5, because Dad was born in 65, Mom was born in 68.
My parents are fucking old. My parents are so old.
Dad's birthday is October 5th.
My
and
mom
Mom's is
just
the
turned
13th.
70 this year.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy cow!
Dad's 68.
Yeah. See, Mom said she was born. in
That'll be
68,
69 this year.
yeah. Ooh, buddy.
69. Goes right along with our Sweet 16 episode.
Rex is still hanging out. He very delayed hi back to my
Yeah,
mom that said
there
hi
is
earlier.
there is about a 20 to 30-second delay between
Oh, no,
Facebook
no,
and
no. Like,
YouTube.
he's on Facebook, though.
Yeah, it's still from the time you guys hear us, it's 30 seconds in the past.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah, so let's just do top 5 best cereals, like your favorite ones.
all right.
And then I don't say worst cereals. Um, there are like, I don't know if anybody's ever paid attention to the cereal aisle, but it's a little bit fucking crazy. There's
It's
all kinds of
it's
different shit that nobody
marketed
even looks at.
absolutely perfectly.
I don't know, dude. That's stretching it. I'm sure they have to throw a lot of boxes of cereal away because there's a lot of that shit. I am almost certain that nobody gets.
That's true. I'm just saying that like where they locate the cereal at.
Oh
there's a
yeah,
like
yeah,
on the
yeah,
shelf like there's a fucking science to it.
yeah. Like your fruity pebbles aren't gonna be on the bottom.
No, they're gonna
You
be
know,
fucking in between
right in
eye
the middle.
level with
Everything's right in the middle.
a 10-year-old. Yeah.
Best cereals are the ones that destroy your mouth.
And I'm gonna
that
start
is
right
true.
there. Captain Crunch.
That's number one.
That's
your number one.
That's my number one favorite cereal.
Are you
Captain Crunch.
shitting me?
Yep. I love Captain Crunch.
Oh man. Man, mine's a toss up between I'm gonna have to say either I've got 3 of them that are just a very hard tie for first, and I cannot decide. And it's Fruity Pebbles, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms is gonna be my number 2.
I've named my 3, so you got one more. So you've got what now?
Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
That's surprising to
And
me,
Captain
dude.
Crunch could be like Crunch Berries too. I'll eat either one. I'm gonna go with Honey Nut Cheerios. I love Honey Nut Cheerios. That's because I'm fucking old.
Yeah.
And then Frosted Flakes.
These are on your favorites?
Yeah.
You are old.
Yeah. And then I think if I had to actually choose between one, I'm gonna go with like the frosted mini wheats. Yeah.
You've named like 4 of them that are in my most overrated.
That's just what I ate as a kid. It's what I remember, you know.
So I've got the Fruity Pebbles, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and the Lucky Charms. I'm gonna have to go probably Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa Puffs. That's a good one too.
Yeah, I'll probably have to go Cocoa Puffs for number 4. And then God.
Oh damn! Karina said Kicks. I forgot about Kicks. I haven't had Kicks in
Yeah.
fucking 20 years. Holy
yeah,
crap!
Probably because they get thrown away off the shelf.
Damn.
Apple Jacks, dude.
Dude,
I'll
I
have to probably go
never liked Apple Jacks.
Are you kidding? Oh, dude,
I don't know
Apple
what
Jacks
it
are
was about them things, but I just
fire.
could not eat them.
Here's one that I hadn't heard of. So I looked up a bunch of them just so I could get a mental list in my head to pick from, just because,
Right.
like I said, there's so many damn cereals. Count Chocula?
Count Chocula?
Whatever, dude.
Yeah. See, I like regular
I don't
like
think I've ever had
cornflakes
it.
too.
Yeah, so number 1 most overrated for me, and I will judge everybody that likes this, is fucking Raisin Bran.
I dig Raisin Bran too.
I'm sure you do. Sure you do.
Raisin Bran
Or
makes
just
you
like the
makes you poop
standard
good.
Cheerios. I'm okay. I can swallow some Honey Nut Cheerios. I can dig that. Plain Cheerios, not so much. Keith said Frosted Flakes. See, that's another one that's like
Yeah, but see, he's right though. Like
Not
Frosted
very.
Flakes or just like Kellogg's Corn Flakes with just a little bit of sugar sprinkled on top of them.
Yeah, but here's the problem: sugar in cold liquids does not mix. It's like
You
it's like
just scoop it
tea.
off the bottom of the bowl like a normal human
Yeah,
being.
but that's if I want to do that, I'll just eat a spoonful of sugar. Just like that song, whatever that is. Makes the medicine go down. That's what it is. Anyway, it's like when somebody gives me an iced tea. If it is already cold tea, like untea, unsweetened tea,
Right.
you can't put sugar in it. You have to do the substitute because sugar will not mix in cold. So it's like when you put that in Frosted Flakes with milk. Like
Yeah,
you
I mean
can't
that's
do
fine. I'm
that.
just scooping the bottom of the bowl. I'm gonna get the sugar out of there anyway.
Sugar
Yeah, the
milk at
sugar
the
milk at
end,
the
gone
end.
man.
Yes, sir.
And see, that's what makes Cinnamon Toast Crunch so good. And Fruity Pebbles. I love the milk after Fruity Pebbles as well.
See, I like cinnamon toast crunch. I like fruity pebbles. The Count Chocula. But those are just like when I think of cereal. Like when I want cereal, I want to go get a bowl of Honey Nut Cheerios, or I want to get Lucky Charms, or I want to get Captain Crunch. That's just what I like.
Lucky
Now,
Charms is
one
amazing.
thing I could not absolutely stand was them stupid little bean looking things. They were called Honey Smacks. They
Oh.
look like fucking little glazed coffee beans.
Yeah. I know what you're
I
talking
could
about.
not stand. My dad ate the fuck out of those things when I was a kid.
And
Uh,
here's one that Keith was kind of referring to that tears
Golden Crisp
the
or
roof of
whatever
your
the hell it's
muff
called.
out. Cookie
What?
Crisp.
What is it?
Cookie Crisp.
Cookie Crisp? Never got into
Yeah.
that either.
They're good, but dude, they're hard. They're very hard. Like
Yeah.
it now that's another thing. Do you like your I mean, when you pour your cereal, do you have to eat it right away? Like
Yeah,
do
I
you want
have.
it
Yeah.
crunchy?
Yeah, I want a little bit
You
of
don't like
crunch.
any sogginess to it?
If I'm eating Fruity Pebbles or something like that, the Fruity Pebbles have to be soggy
That's
because
inevitable. That's inevitable.
yeah, I'll let it sit there for a minute before I eat Fruity Pebbles because I want to get the biggest fucking bite I possibly can. But like if I'm eating Captain Crunch, like I like Captain Crunch because of the crunch. I don't like it to be
Right.
soggy, so I try to eat it as fast as I can, which in turn most people do, and then end up just razor blading the roof of your mouth.
Yeah. So, like, I've listened to a podcast from someone else before, and they do drafts. They find a topic, and they would sit here and be like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna take Fruity Pebbles," and then you'd be like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna take Raisin Bran," and like you would eliminate. Like, I can't pick what you pick, you can't pick what I pick, but
Right.
you do like a top five. And one of the things that they were talking about when, like, I brought that up, one of the guys said that his buddy he knows like loves his cereal absolutely soggy. So soggy that he will get up in the morning, pour his cereal, go take a shower and get ready for the day and
Oh
then
my
come back out
god.
later and eat his cereal like that.
Get the fuck out of here. Like I don't need it like
Fucking
that.
eat
Like
oatmeal then,
yeah,
dude.
just fucking eat oatmeal, dude. God damn, son of a bitch.
Yeah, I was like, good lord.
Wow.
Soggy
Uh,
cereal's
and
terrible.
I just saw one here on the list that I forgot about was honeycomb.
They're
But,
okay.
yeah, they're all right. Now that's one that I would like have to eat like within 30 seconds of pouring the milk on top because it was soft enough by itself that the milk would just make it like basically mush.
See, I don't like the frosted mini wheats because I just feel like it's too big.
Well,
That is a lot of that's one big ass cereal bite. And it
yeah,
is literally like eating barbed wire.
yeah. It's not worse than Captain Crunch though.
No. Another one that Cookie Crisp. That's what we were mentioning that earlier. Let's see.
Now is that the one that
Wheaties?
was like the little mini cookies?
The
They were like
Cookie
this.
Crisp.
They were
Oh yeah,
the
you don't
size of a
remember the
quarter or a
commercials?
nickel or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably about the size of a dime or a nickel. That they look like a little chocolate chip cookie. Yeah.
Hmm. National
Wheaties, they
Chocolate Chip
suck.
Day.
Yeah. Wheaties are terrible.
I love Wheaties, man. I like Wheaties too.
I'm sure you did. That just goes back in your days when they used to have all these Olympic stars on them, and Now they done
The,
lost
like
their
the greatest
fucking mind.
basketball player of all time. Michael Jordan.
Yeah, or
Mary Lou
that
Retton,
one
as
guy.
Steffi said, from when dinosaurs was hunting dinosaurs in the Olympic sport.
I was talking about the one where people just went nuts and lost their nuts. Let's see, what other ones? Special K.
Special K.
It's
Have I had Special
that's a
K?
generic bland cereal. So Karina said Kicks earlier, and I don't think I've had Kicks. What is that? I'm gonna have to Google that. I
Yeah, they
gotta
were
pull up
literally
another
just a
window
little
here.
corn, like crispy corn puff. Like they were.
Kicks cereal. Let's
You could,
see.
yeah, you could buy them on Wick cards.
Well, that's how that um. Oh, that's basically like corn pops, Kellogg's corn pops, basically.
Yeah,
It's the it's
the generic corn pops. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Oh man.
And see, they had corn pops too, which my Aunt Grace and Uncle Peachy always had those.
Oh shit. Reese Puffs.
See, I'm not big on Reese Puffs.
Do you don't like Reese's?
I like Reese's and I like Reese's Pieces, but I just
love
don't.
Reese
I just
Pieces.
don't. I don't get hard off of fucking having a cereal that's. No. I think it's the
I'm sure you get hard, you just don't get off.
No, I don't even get hard over Reese Puffs, dude.
Yeah.
Now I get hard. I'll get hard over some fucking Count
Is that just because
Chocula.
you're old and it don't work anymore, or what?
No, they make pills for that, man.
Life.
I like Life cereal. Yeah.
See, that's another one that's like the mini wheats. It's just too bland and bullshit.
But it's not. Like Life cereal is actually kind of sweet.
Just because of the milk.
No, Life cereal's actually got a little bit of a sweetness to it. But you have to mention like just regular old Rice Krispies too. Because so many great things come out of Rice Krispies, just like obviously cereal, but fucking Rice Krispie treats.
Yeah.
Those little breakfast
Well, and I mean,
things we used to have in fucking school with the chocolate on top.
you
don't remember those? They were like a
dinosaur
little-
days. Nope, I'm
they
not
were like-
sure.
They were like
You lost
a
me.
peanut butter and Rice Krispies like breakfast bar, and they had like Baker's chocolate. Yeah, you know what I'm talking
I know
about.
what you're talking about now.
Yeah, they were like just cut in little squares. They were about an inch thick, and it was peanut butter and Rice Krispies, and it had chocolate like icing on top or whatever. Those were super good.
Right. She mentioned Cocoa Krispies. Is that basically like the same thing as Cocoa Pebbles? Is it just the generic?
Yeah, it's
'Cause they're- so
basically
here's the deal.
Yeah.
You have like Fruit Loops and you have Fruity Pebbles. Same fucking thing, different shape. And then you've got Cocoa Puffs and Cocoa Pebbles, or the generic, I think, is what she's talking
Well,
about.
Cocoa Krispies is just Rice Krispies with the cocoa coating.
So, Cocoa Pebbles. Because that's
Cocoa
more or less the
Pebbles.
same thing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think
Yeah.
Cocoa Krispies are just the same thing. It's just a generic. It's like you can't say they're fucking Cocoa Pebbles because it's a branded name. They had to
Right.
come up
Well,
with something different.
Yeah, Cocoa Krispies is the Kellogg's version of Cocoa Pebbles. One's Post and one is Kellogg's.
Can you imagine being an adult and having a career and competing like for a fucking cereal name because you have the same thing as somebody
Right,
else, but you
yeah.
can't call it that? Grow up.
Jesus. That'd be like Hoosier Racing Tire. You know, I own Hoosier Racing Tire, right? HOOSIER. Yours
You
is,
better be careful saying that.
well, metaphorically speaking. If I owned Hoosier Racing Tire, y'all would get a fucking better product than what they put out. I guarantee you. But it would be like you owning a tire brand as well and calling it Hoosier, but it's HU with a little umlaut SIER.
With a what?
With the little umlaut over the U, the little two little dots.
Bless you. Did you sneeze?
Yes, I did. That's what that's
Good
called. You
Lord.
know, in Motley Crue. That's what that's called. The
Yeah.
little two little dots over the U is called it's pronounced oo, but
I'm
it's
giving you shit, Papa.
I know. For people who don't know that John, he's just a dick.
Yeah. Welcome to Just Got Off Podcast.
Yeah.
So let's see. What are some other good ones here? Let's see. There's some honey bunches of oats. There's tricks. Tricks are for kids.
I like tricks back in the day. They changed the recipe a few years ago, and I kind of got away from them a little bit.
I'm scrolling down through here now. Berry kicks. See, I'm more of like a sweet. Oh, the Oreo O's. I
No.
forgot about those. It basically is like a Cheerio, only they're Oreo flavored. The Boo Berries.
Boo berries,
Yeah. The Cap'n Crunch Crunch Berries.
crunch berries.
Cocoa Krispies. Yeah, she mentioned that earlier. Um,
There was
Chocolate
another
Lucky
one.
Charms. I never saw those.
There's
See
another
here,
one.
this is the shit I was talking about. Shreddies. Heard of those?
Yeah.
No, not me. Wheat Bix. WEET.
I see. I've never heard of that.
Like,
I saw
yeah.
that one on there.
Sugar Puffs.
Sugar puffs.
Oh my God. Bootios.
Bootios. That's a WWE thing. They had a thing called Bootios.
Yeah, that's what it says.
They're like little
WWE's
fucking
adaptation-
pancakes or something.
Yeah. This WWE's adaptation of Lucky Charms. Never thought I'd see Buggy Langston on a cereal box. That booty dough. I didn't know those existed. Wheatos, Special K 5-grain, Frankenberries.
Frankenberries was
Cornflakes.
good.
Yeah. Bootios is why you're having another baby. No, that's the wrong hole, Keith. Grape nuts.
Steffi goes, I love grape nuts. No,
I'm
you like these
sure.
nuts is what you like.
Ah.
Yeah. Where's it at?
Oh. I got you. Oh no. I think that's all I got. That's all I got for that one.
All right, so we kind of
shit.
go totally opposite on cereals.
Oh yeah. You're more old and bland, and I'm more young and sweet.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm old and bland because that's what like my parents ate, you know. And a few
Yeah.
years ago, my mom, my mom was actually fixing dinner for my dad one time, and she was like, "Hey, how's your food?" And he was like, "It could have used a little more salt." And she threw the fucking salt shaker at his head. And ever since that day, my mom has cooked the blandest food on the planet. You can ask Stephanie.
Aw,
Yeah.
that sucks.
So you don't
The
like
only
it,
thing-
you can
we were-
season
Karina
your
and I
own
were
fucking
talking about this-
hamburger, you
Yeah,
bastard.
Karina and I were talking about this the other night. Like when she makes green beans, she puts that Dale's seasoning in there,
Yeah.
and she measures with her heart. And she's got a big. She don't show it. She's like a little turtle, man. She's got that hard outer shell, but she's all soft and lovey in the middle. But she measures with her heart when she uses that Dale's seasoning with the green beans. Cause, boy, I'll tell you what. It'll shoot your fucking cholesterol right through the roof if you eat those. They're good.
Stephanie cooks very, very old school. You know, like with some which is what I like. You know, but
Right.
her stuff has a lot of flavor. It's not really over salted. It's not over peppered. It's flavorful. Like I was saying the other day that she wanted to go get Italian beef. I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. We'll just go to Walmart and I'll wait for you to cook yours and we'll eat it tomorrow. Like I don't want
Yeah.
to go eat somebody else's Italian beef. I want Stephanie's Italian beef.
Yeah, Karina's got like crazy like fried chicken.
But we win anyway.
She says it's nothing special, but I'm telling you what, like I've never been so mad than when I had COVID and couldn't smell or taste anything she was cooking.
Right.
And when I could start smelling stuff again. It was later in that week, and I could smell her frying the chicken, and it was one of the most happiest moments of my life.
Glorious, like
I'm just
trumpets
like,
sounded and angels got
we're
their
back,
wings.
baby, we're
Yes!
back. It's like,
That's
'cause
funny.
if you can't taste or smell food, it's not fun. It sucks. You're just eating to stay alive, just because
Right.
you have to.
Okay,
All right, you're up.
I'm up.
What's the next topic?
So this is
Yeah.
probably going to take a minute. So this is your chance if you are watching on video, YouTube, Facebook, or whatever, on Twitch. The topics are up there in the center on the chalkboard.
Everybody's been very active.
This is
tonight,
your
too.
chance right now to ask me anything that you want to ask, and I will answer it about me. I will answer it as quickly as I can think. So think about that for a minute, and John, you can give us a would you rather real quick before we get this going in chat.
Ooh.
This is gonna take
We'll
a
give
minute
you-
for them to get there.
Okay, we'll give you the good one. Well, this one I just thought of the other day. Would you rather get $500,000 now, or get $1 million, but it's spread out through the year?
Oh, $1 million
So
over the year.
Basically, I guess you could do it weekly payments, so you'll more or less get like a little over $19,000 a week. Or would you rather have the $500,000 right now, untaxed?
Untaxed, take 19 grand a week or whatever the fuck it is. Fuck yeah, we'll do a lot of cool shit for 19 grand a week.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what,
There's a
John?
part-
I'm getting $1 million in a year. Guess what we're doing? We're going fucking racing, buddy.
There's a part of me that would take. I guess it seems dumb, but I feel like you could put $500 in an account and almost collect interest and make it more than $1 million by the end of the year.
Yeah, you could literally take half of your 19 grand, and just put it in a fucking put 10 grand in a savings account, live off 9 grand a week. It's not a bad payday.
Like if you invest it smart, like
Yeah.
you could easily triple it.
I don't know
feel
what's
like I
the
could
what's
end
the
up with
APR on a
1.5 mil.
fucking average savings account right now.
I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure at all, actually.
I mean, you put 8 grand in.
Mom could tell you. Mom works at a bank. Pam needs to comment in here.
and
We are not
nobody's
getting any
asking me any
questions
questions either. Turds.
Yikes.
What the hell are y'all doing?
Keith's writing a book. He's putting like 7 questions
He is.
together at one
Hey,
time right now. I'm
chat, wake up.
sure. Oh,
You
no.
mother-
Well, everybody better start going now.
Fuck you! How you doing?
For those of you who don't know, that's Keith Bradley, by the way.
Was taking the Browns to the Super Bowl. That's
Or
not a question.
the one time in their internet career or their NFL career. Oh man. Yeah, I'm taking the $1 million, dude.
Really?
Yeah. Just, I mean, I live pretty simple. Like the stuff that I do,
Yeah.
like I work at the golf course so that I can play golf for free. I mean, 19 grand. We can go 1 week. We'll go to the Bahamas, couple grand. Next week we'll go to California. Next week we'll go to Florida. Yeah.
You're not supposed to be answering anything, Mom. Oh, yeah. The APR, like the interest rates on a savings account right now. Like the monthly interest that you would get. If one's age and or health was an issue, the 500,000 now might be better.
Yeah.
Keith, you could ask anything. So the topic for this is Dano is wanting us to ask anything you want. Anything. Any question. He's going to answer it as quick as he can.
About me. So Karina
okay.
just chimed in. If you had to give up one, would you give up pizza or playing guitar?
Oh, shit.
Damn.
What a question.
That's a good one.
Damn.
All right.
Life or death, choose one.
Life or death, choose one. I honestly would give up pizza.
I figured you would.
I would give
Yeah.
up pizza, to be perfectly honest with you, because that crap sitting back there behind me, that stuff pays for a lot of steak if I don't have to buy pizza.
Man, that was a good question.
Let's see.
Oh, Pam said we just moved our money out of savings account. It was a whopping 0.1%.
0.1%. That's what I figured. Yeah.
So what? Let's see. All right, let me do the math here. You go ahead. I think Keith has a question.
Would you rather be teabagged or have your nuts snapped by a mousetrap? Well, I've played a lot of video games in my day. Are we talking an actual teabag, or are we talking video game teabag? I'm going to have to go with get my nuts snapped by a mousetrap because I don't want your fucking burn-ass balls anywhere near my face.
You're getting them hit in the mousetrap, huh?
Yeah, I'm going to hit the mousetrap. I mean, some guys on Jackass did. They fared pretty good, I think.
I don't think any of them fared out okay.
Well, metaphorically
Steve-O and
speaking.
Johnny Knoxville are the two best shaped ones out of that whole deal.
Right.
And it took them a little while to find a sobriety.
Yeah, I'm taking nuts. Yeah, nuts with the mousetrap all day. Homeless guy,
Yikes,
120-degree day.
Man, I don't know what I would do, honestly.
Like one time.
One's just demoralizing, the other one's gonna hurt like hell, and
Yeah.
I'm not okay with my nuts hurting. That's why I think that I would just blindfold me, so I don't have to see it, get it over with, because I don't want my shit snapped.
Like, how fast does it go? Does he run by, knock me down, and
Natty
go
was
ha ha ha, and put?
strapped.
Yeah, see, your dad's the man. Yeah, me and your dad think like-minded here.
But just flick your testicle right now.
No.
You chose the mousetrap. Why would you not just give it a little flick?
That's a mousetrap.
I know it's gonna be more than just a flick. That's what I'm saying.
All right, don't be a bitch, John.
Are we going back to the Wheaties conversation or what? Are we trying to lose them? I don't know why we're even discussing why that's even an option. I'm getting teabagged.
That was Karina's question was very good. That was a very good question. It only hurt for a little while. See?
No, that's busting your grapes, dude. It's going back to Raisin Bran.
Oh shit! I don't need no kids. Fuck it. I can put 2 little glass ones in there. It'd be fine.
It still doesn't make the pain away though. I'm not okay.
Oh, it
with
would be
sticking my dick in a mousetrap.
vaping for sure.
Oh, you had to give up vaping or pizza?
Yeah. I've got it in my head. Don't touch this. This is bad. She's trying to reach out and take my vape here. I've got it in my head that I'm gonna quit vaping by the end of the year. I just have to figure out how I'm gonna do it. Baby steps,
I mean,
man.
what's the milligram? Because I'm sure there's a nicotine addiction to it. So what is your milligram? Are you on low dosage?
Less than 1.5 right now.
So that's not even that much. I mean,
No.
it's literally just a matter of getting juices to cut back on the nicotine, and then you're just gonna have to curb the physical.
Yeah, the physical thing for me will be the hardest because this is kind of like my worry stone. This is, like when I'm thinking about something or, having to compute something in my brain or work my way through a problem, this distracts everything else around me so that my brain can work.
Well, you'll just have to go to Rural King and get your little bags of candies. Yeah, I know you got them. You sent me a picture of them the other day.
Got some.
The whorehounds. Yeah, you'll just have to, instead of shaking that vape around, you'll just have to shake the bag of whorehounds around at people. It's not the same, is it?
I had to think back to when I didn't smoke, what flavor of gum did I chew all the time? And it was that extra gum that was Polar Ice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to try that. They have a sugar-free version of that. So
that's like the teal-colored packages, right?
Yeah, real pretty blue. Yeah, see, my dad has the same problem, Pam. My dad smoked for 55 years, and every day he still wants one every day. I saw him the other day. I was out at his house. He was doing something, and he kind of had a little lull, to where he was like had stopped doing what he was doing, and he automatically went to reach in the pocket of his flannel shirt to grab his cigarettes and his lighter out of his shirt, and he was like, "Oh,
Oh,
can't do
wow.
that. The candies are in the other pocket." No kidding. He like literally went to
Just
reach in his
habits.
pocket, just habit, just like, "Oh, I got time to think, so I can smoke." He
Yeah,
went to grab
mom
it.
quit cold turkey too.
Yeah, it's. I hate it, and I wish I would have never started smoking, but what can you do? It's one of those things. I
Yeah.
can do it. I just have to get something that I'm comfortable with to do it, to help me through it. Because if I just try to quit cold turkey, I'm killing everything around me. I'm burning my house down. The podcast will cease to exist. But I'm thinking about it more and more and more and more every day. Because you remember
Right.
how sick I was in January.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of what spurred it, like I was like, man, I just fucking like every time I get sick, I'm just fucking coughing up a fucking lung. That's bad. And it was because I was sick, and I was like, okay, maybe it would be better if I just quit vaping. So I think about it quite a bit. I just have to take that step to make myself comfortable. And I think if I can make it through a year and 3 months at the post office with the crap that they put me through, I'm pretty sure that I can handle getting over this crap by the end of the year.
Right. Yeah, Keith said he quit cold turkey a month ago. Yeah, like everybody struggles really hard with that, and a lot of it's just the habit,
Yeah.
doing
For me, it's going to
the
be the
same
habit.
repetitious thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then like one of the biggest things with addictions too is you gotta kind of cut your crowd, because if you're hanging out with people that smoke a lot and you're trying to quit smoking, or you're
Yeah.
hanging out with people that drink a lot and you're trying to quit drinking,
Yeah.
like it's
Like in the band, there's a
really, really
couple of the
hard.
guys that still smoke cigarettes. There's one guy that vapes. It's like it's gonna be tough, but I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I can, by the end of the year, by Christmas, I hope I can just be like, I'm done. I'm hoping.
Does it cost a lot?
No, it costs a 20th of what smoking cigarettes does nowadays.
Yeah, you ought to have seen Karina in March. She just said, I lose my shit over caffeine like someone who is trying to quit smoking. You ought to have seen her fucking walking around this house looking for the bottle of Mountain Dew.
Now that was hard too. I had to, because of my rheumatoid arthritis, the yellow dye that they use in it, it would make my arthritis flare up, and it would cause me to feel like shit all the time.
Interesting.
And so when I quit smoking and started vaping, what I wanted all the time was Mountain Dew and Twix bars.
See, hers is Mountain Dew and Reese's or Pepsi.
Yeah. See, I like Pepsi too. That's why I look like
usually
I'm 8
if I
months
go down to
pregnant.
Dollar General, I always get her either a Mountain Dew or a Pepsi,
Yeah.
and then a Reese's.
Pepsi's not as bad as Mountain Dew, but Mountain Dew's got it.
They're still loaded with sugar.
Yeah, compared to 15 years ago, there's 3 times as much sugar and 3 times as much caffeine as what was in it 20 years ago.
Right.
So but I actually quit smoking actual cigarettes in 2008. So
I've
what is that?
been
Fucking
pretty lucky, man. I never
15
got into
years ago?
smoking cigarettes or
17?
anything.
15 years ago? Yeah, 15 years ago.
I've always thought because I've had a couple, but I just think they taste like shit.
Yeah.
I never got into them. I never got the. No, I did vape for a little while, but like more or less that was more just like a flavor thing. Because I used to have like the ones that was just like the peanut butter and jelly, and I had like the strawberry. I think it was like strawberry mint or something. Like I
Yeah,
had
see-
different ones. I had all kinds of different flavors.
Mine's called Rocket Man, and it tastes like those fucking blueberry muffins, like the little blueberry mini muffins. the little
Oh
blueberry-
yeah.
That's exactly what it tastes like.
I had one that was called called the Elvis. It was a peanut butter banana.
Mm.
Yeah, mine was more or less just for the flavor. I mean, it wasn't for the nicotine, because
Right.
I couldn't stand the smell of cigarettes or being around people that smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, when I actually quit
and
smoking,
I'm still like that today.
when I quit smoking cigarettes and went to vaping, like I didn't realize like how bad I fucking smelled all the time because I smoked. Like it's fucking terrible.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people realize that either. That still do, or they just don't care. But
Well, they just don't care.
yeah, there's some people it's like strong, a lot stronger than others.
Yeah. Oh, all right. What do we
Yeah.
got left here?
2 more would you rather's, and I think that's it. We don't have just the topic this week again, unless somebody wants to start throwing in a topic to discuss, a question, or anything like that after I get done with my would you rather's. Um, would you rather? This one could get you in trouble. Would you
Great.
rather wake up hungover and find out that you texted your ex, or wake up hungover and find out you spent your entire paycheck at the bar?
Oh, spending my entire paycheck.
What if you
Yeah.
blended them? What if you woke up hungover and realized that you texted your ex and spent your entire check at the bar with her?
Ouch.
Either. Uh-oh. Bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
Yeah. I think either way you're in trouble.
Oh, I'm done. Yeah. Well,
I feel
no,
like-
I mean, yeah, if I was hungover, and Stephanie found out that I spent my whole check at the bar, her first reaction would be she would be pissed, but her second
Oh, yeah.
reaction was like, there better have been somebody famous, or you must have had the time of your life for you to even like have that happen.
Yeah. I feel like, and I'm not condoning any of this at all, because I know my wife's in the other room watching this, but with the situation today, with how expensive everything is and how critical that paycheck is,
Yeah.
it is a lot easier to just be like, you could easily write that text off.
Right.
Like, hey, dude, fucking drunk, you're a fucking idiot still.
Yeah.
You're still out of my fucking life.
Yeah.
Then, because you're not getting that money back.
Right.
And paychecks are very, very crucial to everybody living.
Somebody better
Somebody
shoot me if I was
me
seen
if
with
I
my
was
ex.
seen with my ex.
Noted.
I've actually kept Rex out of jail one time. Fun little story there. Me and a buddy walked in a few years ago to a Walmart, and I didn't even see him. I heard him, and I just hear somebody yelling, like about to get in a fight. And I look over, and Rex is losing his fucking mind, dude, losing his mind. And it was over, like him and his ex. They have his youngest son together, and the guy that she had just recently got with, they were having little spats, and he had been finger swording Rex through text, and
Keyboard
he
warrior.
would tell you the story anyway. I'm not airing out dirty laundry. He would tell you, because I mean, this is the story we tell everybody. But he said he was talking shit to him for a couple months, through text and stuff, and he finally saw him in person, and then didn't want to say nothing or do nothing. So, but Rex confronted him about it, man. And I'm trying to keep Rex out of trouble, man. I've known Rex for a long time. He's a good dude.
I feel like
But I snatch him up by his shirt. I just grab him and I start pushing him backwards. And I pushed him from the cash registers in Walmart all the way to the fucking lawn and garden section while he is still yelling. And then I shove him outside to where they've got the plants and stuff. I'm like, you gotta fucking calm down, dude. Like, you're gonna go to jail. So, yeah. So I kept him out of jail because he was ready to fuck that dude up right there in the checkout
I'm here
line.
to fight or fuck, and I don't see your sister.
That was Rex.
That was Rex.
For sure. Yeah, he was fired up. But yeah. Yeah, he was not a happy
That's
camper.
good. That's it. I think we all have a buddy story like that where you've gotten your buddy out of like just some kind of shit storm.
Yeah, I had a buddy that was drunk at a party one night, and he got mad because some dude had got with a girl that he was wanting to get with, so he just started like losing his mind, breaking shit. I grabbed him by the collar and I just picked him up, slammed him flat on his back. We were outside, and I slammed him flat on his back, and I've got him pinned down, and he's like, "Get off! You're getting my new hoodie dirty." And I said, "I'll buy you a new hoodie, but you're not gonna break shit. Chill the fuck out."
Calm down, bitch.
Yeah, it's like
you like when
girl,
you're,
dude.
especially when there's alcohol involved. Like people that are telling drunks to calm down. Man, you need to calm down. You cannot calm down like an angry or a belligerent drunk. You just can't do it.
Yeah. Never a dull moment, Rick said. Yeah, so Rex, like I said, he was the flagman. He's been a flagman for TQs and stuff for a long time, even back when I was running TQs. And that poor dude, I'll tell you what, when we were doing mud packing and stuff at Rushville, the track would be all soupy. And like he would be out on the track and he'd be pointing us to where to go, to kind of start working the track in while we're out there making
Right.
laps, slow laps. And man, like Rex has always gave me shit. But so
Yes.
I've always had to give it
Yes,
back.
I was,
And
Fred.
whenever I go past him, I'd fucking spin the tires up and just cover his ass with mud. Yeah, Dad asked, "Were you born and raised in Terre Haute?"
Yep, been here my whole life, and this is my town,
R-
man.
Right in the city, or just outskirts, or?
In the city until I was about 6, maybe, and then kind of a rural outside, just a rural area, and then recently moved back to in within city limits. I'm in a really nice spot in town though, where I could be anywhere in Terre Haute in like 10 minutes. So
That's pretty cool. Because I know Terre Haute's kind of like Indianapolis. Like, there's some real beautiful parts to it, and then there's some really, really dark and shady spots.
Yep, Steak and Shake on 3rd Street.
Yeah, fuck, man.
Hey, and
We were just
we got a
hungry,
really
man.
nice
We were just
racetrack
trying to
here.
get home. Yeah, we were just trying to get home, and we were hungry, and we hadn't had Steak and Shake in a while, and yeah, we all thought we were getting mugged that night. It was bad. All right. So, last one. And like I said, we've got just a tip topic. So, anybody, Rex, Mom, Dad, Karina, Keith, anybody, if you want to post any topic that we would discuss after this last Would You Rather, now's your time. Would you rather not have a penis or have 2 more?
What?
Would you rather lose the penis you got now or have 2 more? So you have 3.
So I just lose my dick, but I keep my balls, or is it
I
just?
don't know.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, give me 2 more. Fuck it. I mean, at least I can get the grass raked up or something. I don't know.
And I can barely take care of the one I got, so I don't know if I need 3 of them.
I mean, just as long as I can make a couple bucks off of showing people, like, how many dicks you got, man? I got 3, bro. Look here.
Look like a fucking prehistoric dragon head down there.
He just called me Sideshow Dano here.
Just imagine having that. That's what I was thinking. Like, so do you get a couple more shafts and a couple set of nuts added on to it, or do you? Or do you everything?
Have to buy some bigger underwear.
Yeah, they don't make the underwear with this because they got these like fancy underwear now that's got a little pouch.
Fuck yeah, dude. Ball pouch
no meat,
underwear.
just potatoes. Keith said no meat, just potatoes.
Starched.
Oh, you got a couple spud bags hanging down there.
Yeah, the ball pouch underwear, dude. Y'all don't have them motherfuckers? Go get you some. They're pretty nice.
Man, so I've always been a boxers guy. Like the loose fitting boxers. I don't like.
You're just not old
so
enough
I don't
yet.
really like tight things on me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like if
I
don't like
never
my
did
pants
either.
real
I wore
tight.
boxers until I was probably 23 or 24, and then it was like, I'm just gonna try these boxer briefs, and I tried them, and I was like, yeah, these are nice. They're good.
Karina
And
got
then
me
now,
some for Christmas, and I like them now.
yeah, now that I wear those ball pouch boxer briefs, and they're super nice. Keep the boys nice and cool. Keep them from sticking to your
Here's
leg.
my problem that I don't like about the boxer briefs that I don't have a problem with the boxers. The access. Okay, here we go. Let's jump into this. Here's just the tip topic. Here we go. I'm gonna make it since nobody's chiming in. How do you pee?
Through my dick.
The process. Through your blue jeans, the process. Are you dropping them to your knees?
No, hell
you
no.
doing like Owen? Or
no. No, you just like, all right,
That's what I'm
here's
saying,
the
the
jeans,
process.
right? Okay. This holds your dick. These hold your jeans. Right here.
I'm lost, dude.
Damn it. If I gotta get out of this chair and get a pair of fucking pants.
Don't that you're gonna get us kicked off.
Well, I'm not gonna do it with my pants, obviously. God damn it.
Yeah, dude. Keith's even like, huh?
All right, you unbutton. You
You had
unbutton.
2 fucking sets of antennas up there and a cell phone.
You unbutton, right? Okay, the cell phone is the pants. You unbutton.
Oh, so you were unbuttoning.
Yeah, you unbutton, belt, and then unbutton, unzip, right? And that whole time you're holding onto the pants with these 3 fingers, right?
Okay.
So and then you use these 2 fingers to pull your junk out of your pants and out of your underwear, and then you go pee. Same process for both hands.
See, I'm a pinch the button at the top with your left index and thumb. Don't undo it. Just pinch it. Just keep the line of the zipper taut. You know what I mean? Right hand unzip. Then you take your left index finger and hook the doors open. Reach in through your little access door through the boxers.
All right.
Pull out and pee. And when you're done, you do your little shake it. And then shove her back in. Pull on the bottom part of your pants and zip them up.
Different strokes for different folks, I guess. I don't know. I never even really thought about it. I just fucking got my shit out and went piss.
But see, here's my problem. I love the way the boxer briefs feel, but the access door on them sucks. It's not like the boxer briefs
it's
where
a
it
flap
just,
and a flap,
together and opens up, but it is overlaid. So you gotta like fold this side over and fold it like it's too much work for one hand.
Then just pull the top of your underwear down, dude.
That's too much work. I don't want to have to unbutton everything.
Jesus Christ.
I
You're
just
the
wanna
hardest working
unzip.
motherfucker on the planet, and that's too much work. Get out of here.
I just want to unzip, pull it out, and go.
Well, you don't want nobody to see your wiener or whatever?
Do you wipe or shake after? What? Is Keith fucking wiping his one-eyed little monster?
He might be. You never know. He probably sits down to pee.
Keith, please tell me you're not wiping your pecker, dude. Sounds like Owen's way is the best.
Must be nice to have options.
Yeah. I am working on Owen with that because it's still in public places. Like he'll go up to the urinal and he'll try dropping them down bare ass. And I was talking to his dad the other day when we were at the we were at the ball game and I was talking to him about it and he said it was funny. He said we walked into a public restroom the other day and he said there was an adult there, an adult guy, and he did the same thing. He just had his pants down below his ass cheeks, and he said Owen walked in, looked over, and seen this dude's bare ass, and he looked up at him like, "What the fuck?" And he said, "I know." I told him. He said, "See, that's why I tell you not to do it, because people think the same thing when you do it."
That's what you look
Seen
like,
your
buddy.
bare ass when you walk in. Yeah, he said that's what you look like. So I've been working on him with that. Like, dude, you don't have to pull your pants down. You
Damn.
just undo the front part. It's easier for him because he still struggles with the coordination part of being able, like I said, just to
Right.
unzip your pants, reach through. But kids can't hold it that well. I mean, so if he tried wasting all that time digging through there to find his little bird, then he's going to piss himself and he's going to make a mess all over himself. So it's easier just to have him pull everything up over the top. But yeah, he said, no, I shake that dude like earthquake. So Oh, we're getting real personal here. Do you shake?
Oh yeah, you have to.
See, that doesn't always work.
couple little jiggles.
But that doesn't always work because gravity goes back into effect when you put that back in. It still drains. I get the old little pinchers going, the little fingers while I'm done peeing, what I'm holding with. I go to the back, light pinch, and work it forward.
Like a fucking tube of toothpaste.
More or less, yes. But I promise you, I'm not getting fucking piss in my underwear. I work it forward.
John apparently squeezes his dick like toothpaste when he gets done peeing.
Not that hard. You make it sound like I'm being mean to it. I'm not.
Working it out like you're icing a cake.
I'm telling you, Keith, if you guys are getting dribbles or you're working too hard shaking it, see, I always work it from the back up, do a couple little shakes because everything is now at the tip.
It just got weird.
Think about everything. It doesn't matter. Karina said, think about that every time you touch something he's touched. Every hand that you touch in this world has touched a dick. There's that.
Yeah. It's like when you go to the golf course and you shake hands after you round.
My mom's putting the monkey.
Everybody who's ever played a round of golf has pissed in the woods, and after the round's over, has shook hands with whoever they played with.
And it's had a dick in that hand.
And it's had a dick in that hand.
Was it a softball? Rex says, was it a softball tournament 2 weeks ago? And little boy had his pants at his ankles pissing at the playground. Well, last year during opening, what do they call that for baseball?
Opening day.
Opening day, yeah. So they get all the kids out on the ball field, and we had a kid on our team that had to pee. So they've got all these kids lined up in their teams or whatever, and this kid walks over and goes to the home plate, drops his pants, and pisses on the home plate.
That's fucking hilarious.
For the major league field, yeah.
It
was awesome.
That's great.
If I ever hang out with you, I don't know if I'll be able to look at your hand. I might wear gloves. Don't touch me. I don't give a fuck. I pee with what I'm comfortable with. That's why we're having this conversation.
Wash your damn hands, too. Yeah.
I guarantee you, Keith, inside your head right now, you've had fucking dribbles in your underwear, and I just gave you a solution, and you're going to try it. You won't tell me. You'll never admit to me that you're trying it.
Keith will admit it to you.
Maybe.
Don't mind me.
My latex. Keep the petroleum jelly put up.
Wow.
We don't need no colonoscopies done.
Damn it. Oh hell! I think we're about out of time here.
That was just a tip.
That was just a tip. Jamboree. That's the word we were looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna try the next time I piss. Not gonna lie. See?
Yep.
And I'm telling you, all you gotta do is just your pointer finger and thumb, top and bottom, pinch at the base of it, and just kind of work it up. And it'll all come right up that little tunnel, your little pee tunnel. Call it the pee tunnel. It'll all come up there, and then you just do a little shake because it's all at the end now, and it'll all be out. And you're
Damn
good.
it.
There's nothing left. So when you go back in your pants and gravity tries draining that shit down and out, there's nothing left in the chamber.
Interesting. Well, at least we didn't really go off the rails.
Gears are turning in your head too. You're gonna try it as well.
I'm gonna try it tomorrow too. Absolutely.
Every fucking male in here is gonna try it, and they're like,
this was a very educational podcast.
In more ways than one. I'm gonna keep your guys' pants dry.
Hell yeah, dry pants. no mas pantalones. Oh man.
Yes. It's like jerking it without jerking it. He says.
Oh yes. God. What the hell?
It's time for bed, man.
It is time for bed. We
gotta get off.
We're done. It's time to get off, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you follow all the social media.
Everybody for coming.
Yes, thank you so much.
We use a software called Restream to where we can keep up with the comments from YouTube and Facebook, Twitch, everybody that's tuning in and commenting. And this is the first time I've seen this. It says that we have received 100 messages today in our chat. So we have received over 100 comments. That is fucking awesome just because of you guys tuning in and playing along and just being very interactive with us. So that's awesome. That's exactly what we want. Oh, look, oh yeah, there's a round of applause. Look at there.
Yeah, looky there.
But no, I want to thank everybody for coming out. Like I said, we're here every Monday, 8:30 p.m. Yeah, go check our social medias out: Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, God, YouTube. We got them all. If it's on there, we got it. Go give us a follow, like, subscribe, 5-star reviews.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
That's it.
Is that a podcast?
You forgot TikTok and Spotify. You're getting better, little buddy. You're getting better.
Just follow the fucking emblem on the bottom left-hand corner. Down there somewhere.
Down there.
All the way down there.
All right, guys. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it. We'll see you next Monday at 8:30. It's time to get off. Peace.
Peace.
You ain't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. Get out of here, man. Hey, cut them lights. Just get out of here and go home.